Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is hovering just below this resistance area that we talked about, the 78.6 retracement at 63,271, and then we've got the 88.7 retracement at 63,859. By the way, this video is only really about the shorter time frame. We're currently tracking if the market can form a fifth wave up. This is not yet 5 waves, okay? Either way, you know, as I said, I will adjust support if I need to. I'm not going to do it right now. There is no need to update micro support. So what we're currently tracking, for anybody who's new, by the way, I would recommend you watch the first, or let's say the first video from today, the last video earlier today that I made about Bitcoin, because I covered the daily chart and this is quite relevant. I mean, this here is literally just about the shorter time frame. So if you want to know about the context, check that one out. I just intend to give you a quick update about the microstructures. So what are we looking for at the moment? At the moment, we're looking for evidence that a substantial low formed in this B wave, and we could be on our way in this C wave up in a 5-wave pattern, which would be wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. We see some wild movements in the altcoin sector today, which is pretty decent. This is not necessarily unexpected, because let's take a quick look at Bitcoin dominance before we go further. So I have to go to the smaller time frame though, 1 hour chart. Bitcoin dominance is now in micro resistance. All right, so my idea was that we reached here some kind of a B wave top and we're coming down in wave C, which is possibly what we're doing right now. Okay, so this was the idea, that a wider wave 4 could be unfolding, could even turn into a triangle, but overall we are holding below micro resistance on the Bitcoin dominance chart within possibly a wave 4 correction. And at the moment, there is no sign that a substantial low is formed. Would need to see a break above 58.4%. However, I'm actually primarily looking for one more high in wave 5. That being said, Bitcoin dominance really only allows us to identify tendencies. It's not like an absolute prediction because it's not a tradable asset as such. But you can see we're moving between support resistance. We did go into support. That was expected. We rallied into resistance. That was expected. And maybe we're going to test support again. However, now the price has already formed what I would call a healthy wave 4 with this dip. But this was what I interpret as a 5-wave decline. We've seen a 3-wave rally. So actually, I'd like to see another move down in wave C. So that indicates why some altcoins are performing so well at the moment. Okay, now let's go back to the Bitcoin live chart. What Bitcoin is not doing much today, but it's pushing a little bit higher. It could really be wave 5. And for anybody who's new, you know, what we need to see for a first good indication that really that B wave bottomed and that we're moving up in these 5 waves, possibly into the 70K region, I need to see a micro 5-wave move up. Wave 5 of 1 would ideally reach 64,130. There would be a somewhat okay wave 5, yeah, would still be quite weak. Clearer would be a move towards 65,240 or even 66K. At the moment, we haven't even reached the first target. And I'm not saying we will get a 5th wave. I'm just saying if we get 5, it would be more clearly bullish. If we then get a pullback, it could be an opportunity, and that would be a pullback in wave 2. The so-called traditional 1-2 setup. Yeah? Even with only 3 waves up, we could get a pullback, and it could still be corrective, which means there's still a chance it holds support. It would just be less clearly bullish. I hope that's clear. So with 5 waves up, it's always more clearly bullish. It can be bullish also with just 3 waves up. It's just not that clear. Now, we've already pushed slightly above the last high. So I intend to give the bulls the benefit of the doubt. If we get a pullback, I'm going to watch that support area. But just because of these few dollars higher it pushed today, I'm not going to adjust support yet. If we form higher highs, getting to that blue target zone, then I will adjust support accordingly and communicate that in the next video today, or on Discord anyway. I also update there in between videos. If you're interested in that, check out our gold membership. But that's just additional updates. Again, I'm not going to make an update for every, you know, and I'm not going to make a video update for every move, but pretty much every move is captured in our gold membership. Either way, we can also, again, keep it quite simple. We can say that as long as we're now holding 59,870, that white count has a chance. Any break below 59,870 would indicate that at least the B wave, which possibly bottomed on Thursday, is still unfolding. Yeah. Again, very simple. 59,876 allows us to distinguish between the white scenario in which we've bottomed already and the green one where we might just need an extended B wave. And then below 59,876, the 55,480 level will become the next key support again. It's always the lower end of support that's the key level, because I mean the price can react to one of these fib levels, but really shouldn't break below that one. If it does, it indicates a change in wave count, a change in scenarios and expectations. Overall, what I can say is that for a clear 5-wave move, I'd like to see the price get to the blue blue target area. I will then adjust support. If we then get a pullback, ideally it would be corrective. We can watch the support area for reaction and then a 3rd wave rally from there. That would be the ideal pathway for the bulls. But first of all, yeah, please understand it's weekend. Typically, we don't see too much action. It's good to see some altcoins move today, which indicates maybe the market is changing. You know, we've seen something similar before. Whenever we get big movements on weekends as well, it can indicate the market is changing, like, you know, it's changing its face. It's doing something. Not just today, but for the weeks to come. So obviously, you know, we head into, you know, the end of the year. Towards the end of the year could be a nice year-end rally maybe. So it's just something to be very much aware of. 2 support levels, the parameters are all defined. So hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Quick info earlier today for all of you who like Tau. I updated an exclusive video on X, formerly Twitter, about Tau. It's not going to be on YouTube. In addition to that, yeah, if you're interested in the membership, in a couple of weeks, so not the next week, but maybe end of next week, but certainly the week afterwards, I'm going to upload, update, publish an MCO year-end report for various cryptocurrencies, altcoins. There will be a meme coin section as well for members, for silver and gold members. So if you're interested in that, get a proper year-end report. Not entirely sure how the format will be, but it will be something new, something exciting for members. Then yeah, check out the memberships. You can find them on our website. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.